Right, for Nutrien Equine, we are here at Aldebaran Park today. Mark Button, hello.
G'day, mate.
And Danny Thackeray, hello.
How you doing, bud?
Good. Beautiful day here in the Golden Valley. Always nice days, isn't it?
Yeah, the weather's lovely at the moment, so...
I always talk about the weather, don't worry about that. But we're here looking at some of the yearlings, some really nice types here so far.
Yeah, look, again, for me, it's always great. You look at a horse on type first, and then when you go and look at the page, there's exciting size represented, but again, some really strong mare families.
Danny, we've got a couple of the fillies out. We're going to highlight a couple of the fillies and a couple of the colts to showcase. One, firstly, before we even touch on each individual one, their presentation just outstanding, especially the bay filly.
No, I think we try to do our best, but it helps when you work with a bit of quality product too. Sometimes they do it a lot of themselves. You just have to touch them up a bit here and there. So and everything else is just feed and a little bit of work, So.
Well, the first one we will touch on is the What the Hell out of Always Treasure. Good-bodied filly.
Beautiful filly, yeah. She's a bit of a standout in the draft. She just takes your eye. She's got great presence and moves really well. And yeah, so and I'm just happy for David because yeah, she's really nice filly. So.
I think too, Paul, the run-up videos are now up on the Nutrien website, and you actually look at that filly. You're saying, just how well she shows, plenty of prospect there when you see the way she runs up.
Yeah, you can imagine her with a card on, and you could just see her, at the races, So.
Yep, the mare's already left 2 winners, which is always important to get it that way. But I think you just look at this individual, this filly as an individual, and she's just a lovely type.
Yeah, that she is. Yeah, she's just so much presence, and yeah. Hopefully it does it justice at the sales. So.
Yeah, and then the other one we are going to highlight is the chestnut. Stands out for a start. Everyone loves horses that stand out. But this is the Brilliantissimi, the only offering of the son of Ready Cash. There's a couple of sons of Ready Cash in the sale, but this is the only offering of Brilliantissimi, a champion sire himself, out of Aldebaran Eliza.
Yeah, she's a beautiful filly. She's different from the What the Hill filly, but just got an amazing little attitude, loves to work with you, and just got great looks and a really good style about her. So.
And there's an update to that page too. Sorry, Buddo.
Yeah, the half brother has qualified. He's had a couple of trials. He's ready to go around the Nutrien heats next week. So.
Yeah, we'll touch on that maybe at the end.
I was just going to say again, you have a look down through the page. There's a couple of pretty important horses on that pedigree on the mare's page as well. You've got that New Zealand, but you're crossing it with your New Zealand trotting genetics, but also that French sire. It's a good cross.
Yeah, it's one of the best older families in the stud book, really. The Sky Valley Agitado family, and there's some really depth there. It is a little bit back in the older days, some of them horses, but as I said, they all come good again, the families, and and get some of them better ones back again, So
there's a couple of horses in there. Funny Face doing an awesome job at Menangle, but Midnight Dash, it's going to be going around 2 nights before the sale in the tab trot race. So it sometimes looks a little bit old when you actually look at it. It's very current.
There's more depth than I realised. So
it's a good family.
Unless you can keep up to it, but there's so many. The family's so big, isn't it? So, but it's a really good racehorse family. So,
and of course, the dominance of Sky Valley.
What can you say about the old boy? He just keeps getting them, doesn't he? So,
no, he's a lovely horse. 2 really nice fillies. We'll cross over to a couple of the colts in a sec. Yep. Right, Danny, now we're going to go to the colts, and I must say, what an absolute look at this first bloke is. Lot number 271, the Aldebaran Eagle out of Mason Magic. I think Cadabra was black, and definitely thrown that black through.
Yeah, definitely. He's a sensational horse. He takes your eye, just a beautiful animal. What more can you say until you see him, So, but we love him. He's really good to deal with. Bit coldish, but he's really good to handle, So, which helps. So he's got a bit of brains.
You're taken by him, Buddo?
Yeah, look, again, you look at that, then you look at the page, you've got $200,000 earners in the on the dam, and you've got group winners in that family too, so it's a very good family on the bottom side as well.
Yeah, it is, and Group 1 winners all the way through, right through to Sky Valley Cliche. It goes back to that Aldebaran family, which arguably one of the strongest families in Southern Hemisphere.
Yeah, it is definitely, yeah. So no better horses, and something about Maori and Maori's idol and that in the old days and that, but just, hopefully he's got a bit of power like them, So...
I reckon I said the Aldebaran family, but Duncan will be happy with that. It's actually the Maori family was the one that I meant to say. But and he's a really classy looking colt that's going to take a lot of people's eyes. The second one is another of the Aldebaran Eagles. Very different horse, if you like. Really nice bloke to look at it. This is out of ODM Phoenix. This is another Aldebaran colt for Ashley Haynes.
Yeah, he's a different type of horse, definitely, but he's very well put together and very correct horse. Good head on his shoulders. Yeah, just a totally different animal, but really nice horse in his own right. So
and a nice family.
It is a good family. RC Phoenix, he's a great horse, and Ashley's bred a lot of good horses, you know. So and this fella's got the makings of hopefully another one, you know. So.
He's a nice type of horse, but he had a good attitude, didn't he? Just stood there the whole time.
Lovely horse to just be around, but he's again structurally very, very correct, that horse too, for what you guys are saying as much as me, having a look at him myself. But you've got structure, you've got temperament, and you've got a wonderful pedigree. Again, like you say, we've got the trotting slot race coming up, and that family represented there with RC Phoenix. So.
Yeah, down in the third generation, there's heaps of them there. She's Ruby Roo. She contested the Nutrien Classic last year. I'm not sure she won it. She won
one of them. Yeah, she won a couple. She won a couple of good races. Yeah.
It's probably on here. Second in the final. Yeah, she won a heat of that. She won the Breeders' Crown as well. Silver. She was a lovely horse. Princess Phoenix, Hadrian's Phoenix. But again, then as we said, RC Phoenix down on that third line, and he's representing Aldebaran Park in the Tab Trot in New Zealand 2 days prior to the sale as well, which is great for Aldebaran Park.
It is. Yeah. No, Duncan and Chris and Ashley, all the whole team are very excited, and we hope we got the right prospect for the race. So
yeah, on Saturday night he put his hand up anyway.
Oh, he did. He was amazing, wasn't it? You know, excellent performance. You know, and the second horse is an amazing horse. You know, he's going to be a very, very hard horse to beat, but hopefully we got the one who can do it. You know, so
it's exciting times. Mark was just saying there before about the yearlings. The yearlings from last year. The 2-year-olds starting to hit the trial track and that.
Yep, it's great for us to see. From basically this time next week, we're going to see, the heats of the trotters in Bendigo. Paces, Ballarat, and there's a lot happening. It's great to see the graduates from the last season and the season before starting to get up and go.
Yeah, well, I think we've got 3 qualified and 4 qualified, 2 have already raced. So hopefully we have 4 in the noms next week for the race. And a lovely Aldebaran Eagle filly won a trial the other day by 50 metres. So Aldebaran Eagle's still doing the job. So hopefully, someone can come and last chance to get one really. So
and you got to remember too, his side. I forgot her name now. Dave Miles will tell me off for that, but managed to win 2 derbies and 2 Oaks, 3 Oaks actually. So yeah, she was a high quality filly. You've got her name too, haven't you?
I have now. Now you said it. But yeah, she was a great filly. So
yeah,
I'll be getting a phone call pretty soon. I'm tipping. So
that's okay. Everyone can look it up and they'll tell us off. There'll be a few people. We'll know they watched to the end of it. But they've done an awesome job.
Look, we've showcased 4 of them here, but the total draft for Aldebaran, we've got all of those videos are now up on the Nutrien website, so you can go in there and see them run up. They've got the run up videos up now. You've got photos of your horses up now. The team, when will you arrive at Oaklands Junction?
Hopefully Friday. I usually don't get down there too early. With all the videos and that now, people have done a lot of their research before they get there, so they sort of, it doesn't take as long to get through the draft and that now, but hopefully Friday, yeah. So.
And parade Saturday lunchtime, you'll put the whole draft through?
If we've got the workers there, I think we might put the 10 through. Yeah, so we'll see how we're going. So,
And you've got a good diverse lot of stallions as well represented this year. You've got Classic Connection, Pastor Stephen, Brilliantissimi, Aldebaran Eagle. I'm in trouble now. What the Hill too with What the Hill, and there's one other one.
Help is on its way.
Help is on its way. So you've got a little bit of everything this year.
We do, yeah. And I'm a big rap on the Help is on his way colt. He's one of my little favourites, so he's been a lovely colt, so people will want to come see him, I think. So, but as I said, we've got a very good draft overall. It's just they've been lovely horses to deal with, and everything they've done, they eat great, and really good. So
look, I think that's the key thing. Don't just go and look at the one that stands out on the page as you pick on the page. We've seen it every place we've gone. A horse that may not have been your first pick on page, you pick them out on type and think, wow. So when you get to the sales, make sure you go and have a look at the Aldebaran draft, and there'll be one in there that probably isn't your first pick on page, but there's some outstanding types. And like you say, the preparation that you guys put in, a lot of hard work done for the next stage of their preparation to make them into racehorses.
Yeah, well, the way we prep them, it's like having their first race prep. They do a lot of exercise and that sort of thing. It's not just feeding them and brushing them, it's more about building their body,
Building a racehorse.
So they do a lot of jogging and that sort of thing, and I think it's pretty much their first prep, so next time round they're better again, and they learn to eat, and I think that's the most important thing, so.
All right, boys, thank you. Rocking with attitude before anyone rings and tells me off. And literally only just come to me too, so it's okay. Rocking with attitude, of course, that filly, but thank you. Nutrien Equine Sales is on April 14, 11 o'clock, the sale sales starts, but be there Friday. The races are on the Wednesday and the Thursday, Bendigo and Ballarat. So
and also Tuesday in Sydney for the Pacer. But most importantly, there's a lot of relevant horses running in those trials or in those heats that are relevant to the catalogue, the whole catalogue in Melbourne.
Some major updates will happen in those closing couple of days.
Yeah, exactly. And bear in mind that on the 20th, the 3-year-old trotters are chasing 150,000 for colts and fillies, and the 2-year-olds for 75. So there's some really good coin up, and it's great to see that type of money available. And thank you again to HRV for helping us host the race series again for 2024, our third series.
Danny, thank you.
No, thank you very much.
Righto.
Good on you, mate.
Thank you.